Get better at mazes. That sounds reasonable. You are usually better, aren't you? Yes, you are. For you, little key. You already have that. Yeah, sling. Well, I guess I can give you the flail as well. We have a few more options to choose from good weapons. Don't really need that any longer.
I just can't carry anymore. You'll pick that up for me, won't you?
Shadow Blade plus 3. Not bad. Now I want to teach Edwin some spells, though. Guess we could start selling some of the spells I'm already proficient with. To reduce them to a bit more of a... Yeah, we have like 14 fucking identify scores in here. That explains why the fuck I have no space for anything else. I would very politely point out, yeah, that's probably the reason. That's something Yoshima would enjoy. That we can sell indeed.
The best leaders also follow.
Yeah, very well. Whatever you want.
It's a cold and dreary day when the Them can't extend a bit of hospitality to his guests. Come, enter and be welcome at the sea's boat.
No then. Actually, There's a friendly Newman. Quests. There it is. This quest is of course not over just yet. No, if this actually would work. Okay, so we do now what we need to do. Yes, yes. Somewhat.
If you say so.
5 days though. And we need to go to the temple district. Now there's no inn in the temple district, is there? I would like to be a bit closer though. What's the closest we can get? The government district doesn't have an inn, do they? Hmm. Hmm. I guess the slums would be a bit closer still, technically speaking. I guess we go to the slums then and continue to do a bit of resting. Actually, can I talk with you myself? No, of course not.
I'm waiting.
I'm a very docile lady. I just need... I wait for my companion to talk to me. I guess we could make a stop at Joaquin's Promenade.
Whatever you desire.
Because I do like, as I did previously, to basically keep all of the equipment I sell at one singular place. So that if I ever feel the need to rebuy anything, I can just do it there. And the Adventure Smart is pretty good. I do like the Adventure Smart. It's because they have some items from, you know, very different timelines, so to speak. Much to my long-lasting amusement. Because the first time I was around, I didn't actually know that. Because I hadn't played the games
Tell me all about it.
that were involved in that. Now, as for me myself, I think I'm going to reduce the number of spells in here just a little bit. I'd say that 2 is the most we want to have of any given spell. There are quite a few mage-capable characters. I mean, Nimone is a mage, much to my chagrin. I like her being a single-class thief. To be fair, technically speaking, I would have liked it more if she was a warrior thief, but... alas... can't have all of it. I think the Book of Kasa you can sell. I don't think there's any reason to keep it. I don't think so. Let me quickly look it up in case there is actually further use for this. I'm pretty sure there's not, but you never know. What's that little Kurgan Blood Axe? Could be a Kurgan. Quests. Help. The book. Items. The Book of Kasha. Of Lich, Kasa, blah 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 blah. The book can be sold to any merchant after finishing the quest. Okay. Doesn't really seem like there's any other purpose to it, so we're just gonna sell it, of course. Make some money over that, if we at all can.
Baldur at your service.
I do love that he's just going like, well, you know, nary a fucking nonsensical fucking picture of my wares. You'll get what you want. It's a price that is reasonable. Nice for a little admin. Do you perchance have a sling +2 for a little mage boy? I'm not really caring about any sort of melee weapon for him, mind you, because there's really no point. Prices of AC3, that's pretty neato. Another thing about it. And yeah, the Adventure Smart has a lot of things to offer, including Rod of Resurrection, which is a very important item, and there's another way you can get it during the Herdalis quest line. And you actually go after them, you can find one. And you absolutely should find one, because believe you me, it's a lifesaver. How I said before, you can encounter a rather nasty situation there as well, which is what happened to me with some of these traps, because, well, you know, I don't know about you, but I'm not willing to accept any
I have come to understand a few things of your past, and I have a question, if I might be permitted to pose it.
Go ahead and ask. I've been told a few things of your travels in the north and in Baldur's Gate in particular. Your adventures are impressive, milady, the equal of any great heroine. Most in particular, however, I have been told of your defeat of the man Sarevok, the ruin of his plans for steering war, strife in the area. Which man, Sarevok? I told he was your brother. Is that true? Well, he was my half-brother, more or less. I had the same father. We had the same father. You speak so carefully, my lady. You have been accused of some manner of relation with the dead god of murder, yes? He who was named Baal. Need not deny it. I was surprised, ever since you have maintained an honorable existence, I cannot imagine what impulses your heritage must fill you with. Mr. Raver was a man of great power and of similar godly heritage, yet you maintained the higher road, saved the North from great chaos and destruction. Yet surely the blood calls to you in some manner. How did you maintain your sense of good under such conditions? Do you see this as a test of your own, my lady? Hmm. That's kinda the point. You killed him because he feared me and forced my hand, no other reason. I suppose that's what I should expect, but the actions speak for themselves, regardless of your motivations. Perhaps this is something I should think on. Come, let us continue on a journey that I may think. I know, man, you're difficult. I'm not making this easy for me. Now I also do know that his test is coming up, and I do kind of would like to get things going a bit more, so we take a bit of an extended rest period at the upper coronet for a bit. Before we continue on. There's some others who have quests that require some time to pass, which you can do normally by just traveling. Can we actually travel down here? Yeah, it takes 20 hours to travel all the way down there. Watcher's Keep. Actually, this might not be a bad idea. Let's travel down there, shall we?
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Yes.
What is it now?
All right.
What should I fetch now?
Where shall I display my skill and expertise?
You will learn your lessons, bandits. Like, I'm not afraid of some bandits. But time has come and it has passed. At this point in time, we're just fucking too powerful. We can literally just murder them where they stand. Easily enough. And then we were going down here.
Rumors of ancient ruins and incredible treasures often reach the ears of the party as they travel the length of the Sword Coast. But no tale is so lucrative as that of Watcher's Keep.
Indeed.
The ruin still stands, it is said, and a religious order known as the Knights of the Vigil have made a call wide and far for heroes to aid their dangerous cause. Details are scarce, and curiosity leads the party quickly to the glade of the keep itself, a deserted place that whispers in the wind of the most ancient evils.
Which would make it was interesting. Hold, and let justice take its rightful measure. You will know this day that you have suffered. Harper justice!
What is this? Ravian, what are you doing here? It is I, Jahira.
I can see. Trains me to do this, but a traitor's death is what you deserve. What? About the attack at the Harper Hold, you know I would not do such a thing if I had an alternative. They left me no choice. I don't know what you speak, Jahira. Explain yourself. It was Galfari. He had me bring my companion there in the pretense of determining her danger, but he had no intention of letting player leave once there. It was now only that there was an attack, and Galfari is dead. The loss of such a promising person sent waves through the ranks, and he was a fool bent on advancing his own station. His intent was to use player as a trophy, to gain enough influence to become herald. This seems far-fetched, Jahira. You are well known to have hated Galfari, and why should this woman command such value? Nosy wench. Tell her what, if it help your case. Of course, we're gonna help our companions. We're always gonna help our companions. No matter how evil I am, actually. I guess, technically speaking, yeah, it is actually Baldur's Gate fault that I've become such a... developed such a soft spot for my companions. Even if I play the most evilest person, I'm still gonna be like, okay, you have a problem, let me sit down and talk through it. No problem. Always loved my companions. I'll not keep secrets that can harm you. If you wish. Of interest because he's one of the children. Galfari wished to capitalize on the fear around the prophecies of old. She's a Bald child. You trust her over one of our own. Just do as you will. I told you my circumstances, there's little more for me to say. stand by you in this area. You should attack and get the upper hand. Check your nobility gallery. I will meet your threats with whatever force that I can. Do not do this. Harper seek the truth. Do not kill their own either. You will feel my wrath, and if I fall, more will come. That's a stupid decision you're making there, bitch. Really stupid decision.
I shall go forth at your command.
You are nothing but die. Yes.
A bit of a tight spot here. Yeah, I was about to say, that's probably gonna end up badly for me.
Nothing to it.
Problem is, of course, once we arrive, going to... I mean, we could travel down there as well. I guess we're gonna stay... Oh! Look, it's a little Urban. Some water, eh? Oh, sounds like a plan. I can get behind some water. Where are we gonna go to rest a little bit more? Our final destination is gonna be the Temple District. I mean, I guess the Bridge District has something going on. The water. Yes, indeed. It is water with just a little bit of fish to it. Just as I like it. I mean, I have nothing against, some good old-fashioned tap water, but... this is, yeah, not much of a luxury good, but one of the few that I still have a lot of. Yes, it's fancy, isn't it? Very fancy. Makes me feel all good inside. Yeah, not as good as playing Baldur's Gate 2, but that's a start. Actually, do I still have anything in my inventory? No. Still carry around the acorns and shit like that. Like no one's business. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Doing good for yourself, I hope? I do remember some things. That's the whole reason why I'm at Edwin is with us, because he has a fucking amazingly fun little quest line to himself.
Whatever you want.
I do remember you saying that you were not feeling too great. I remember that. I had some hope that you might become better. Let's see, more chambers. I mean, we can afford all chambers, and we're gonna sleep for like, what, 8 hours? Yes. Teeth being removed. Ugh. I remember the last time I had some teeth removed. That was fun. Ugh. I gotta talk to me, random Harper.
If you say so.
I do love it when there's randomly Harpers around. Very well knowing what just happened. Being very uninspired. That's not good. I mean, hey, if you have it around, you could start playing some good old-fashioned Baldur's Gate yourself, Start in the first game, come to the second game, all the way through towards the Throne of Baal, and see what happens.
Hello, me good smiling friends.
I personally always feel that playing games helps, with pretty much everything. It is available or not. It's a good hit. I think the last thing, last time I had some teeth pulled was my wisdom teeth, like all of them at once.
If that's what
I was painful of an experience, let's just say. Nothing I wish to engage with further. I don't really want to kill those Harpers though. On one hand. It was fun. And for the whole family. I remember. What was it again? Yeah, they pulled basically the upper and the lower at the same time, and so basically I was fucked, And at first I was like, okay, if we just do one side, I have at least one side I can eat on, but then the doctor was like, come on, I'll just take them all, get it over and done with. Oh boy, did I suffer for fucking weeks. I wanna remember that time. Yeah, let's try a bit more sleeping, because I'm kind of wanting to trigger an event, but
Hello, me good smiling friends.
I do know that it takes a few days, and if you're sleeping 8 hours, that would be 8, 16, 24. So 3 times would be 1 day. Ah, you know, was at the same time, I was like, sure. Yeah, precisely. I too was thinking to myself, like, okay, this is great. I only need to do this once then. But oh boy, did I regret that decision. Yeah. Oh, just remembering that makes my fucking jaw hurt. Oh, no. But nah. Let's not talk too much about teeth. It makes my jaw hurt just remembering. For some mystical reason. Okay, let's sleep a bit more and see if we cannot trigger that. I'm kind of about to see my little Anoman being all sad about his existence. And that's later. Generally speaking, yeah, that's it sucks. Well, you know that the whole reason why we have like cheeks to stuff food in and now use our sideway teeth, the ones who are flatter, to actually now chew our food. It's actually kind of how we're supposed to be doing it. If you can't do this for some reason, you are forced to use your fucking fangs and shit to eat like a fucking animal, you're gonna feel very, very sad. For a very long time. It's really not good. Random person here. Let's talk to a random person. Yeah. Some people really think that's it's like, okay, great for you. It wasn't really an option for me, but thanks for telling me, you asshole. Now, how about you fuck off?
My time is quick, so be brief.
Look, dear, it's a commoner trying to speak to us. Holy Lord Feveron, if you insist on the meaning, the peasants as they approach us, you will upset them all. I have no wish to start another riot. Yes, yes. But darling, it is so fun to make light of the peasantry. Truly good noble. Yeah, it's like, okay, what do you expect me to do? Do you expect me to, you know, start slowly clapping and going like, congratulations, you've done well? It's like, that does not help me. It does not help me at all. I think that was actually one of the few times in my life where I took a quite amazing amount of painkillers. At least in the first few days. Because, oh boy. I'm afraid you must insist. We have business here, remember? I'm afraid you simply must apologize. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, but as I said, you know, that's the sort of topic I really don't want to think about too deeply because just the memory makes you feel like, no. Very well, my apologies, commoner. Your smell offends me almost as much as your demeanor, but as a noble, I must learn to tolerate both. Now, go away. Back to the doctor's case. But yeah, don't worry about it. It's just that, a bit of a traumatic experience, I'd say. And was that so hard? I do love that you can run into random assholes that just make you go, can I kill you now, please? I believe you. But hey, it's good that you're feeling better. That is indeed a good state to be in, I would say. It's always good when that shit is over. I'm gonna go open a beer. That's a fucking reasonable response, I would say. If I heard one. Something trigger. Not yet. Okay. And the easiest would be to travel down there and up here again. Yeah, it's just nice to being able to eat again, isn't it?
If you say so.
How are we gonna do this? I mean, I guess we could... Actually, how long does it take Edwin to give me his next quest? Let me look that up, because I do kind of would like to start that as well. Because Edwin's quest is fun. Not the quest itself, mind you. The consequences of his quest are fun. There's frozen pizza with half pack of beer. Salad on top. I can absolutely see where I come from. It's like, I can eat something. Great. How do I get this quest of Edwin, little Edwin? As you have a party and they enter. Okay, so I just need to go to the graveyard district, which I kind of would like to avoid to do at night for obvious reasons. How late is it? 20th hour. Yeah, we should probably take a rest then. I'm not gonna meet up with a certain somebody at the graveyard. I'm gonna leave that for future. Yes, very much so. Future endeavors. What did I actually eat after I was done with that the first time? I think I actually had bought myself a nice and promising piece of meat. Turned into a nice little steak. Some salt and pepper. Just a beer as a side, and I was happy. I was very happy.
Hello, my good smiling friends.
Let's sleep once. That's very early. Let's sleep twice, and it should be the day again. The day indeed.
If that's what you
Rye bread is nice. A bit of a tougher breed than your usual wheat-based ones. Yes, they're kind of impressive, honestly. Especially some rye bread is pretty damn fucking tough to eat, but I never underestimate the old timers, I suppose. A different breed than our little wee guesses,
I
apparently.
remember something of this place.
Oh.
There are soothsayers and conjurers that whisper in hushed tones about an artifact lost to antiquity, but not so lost to a perceptive mage.
I've heard rumors and done a little reading on the subject. Many have muttered its name in frustration, the Nether Scroll. I had an intense chat with a diviner that swore it was in Tkasla, buried among the nobles. If we found it, it would be formidable indeed. The lower tombs, perhaps? Yeah, I kind of figured that after I heard that you were, not feeling well, that would be on the back burner at the very least. So, yeah, no sweat, shit happens.
Whatever you desire.
Go back to streaming or even recording. Why not do both? That's kind of what I do. I stream and I have stuff that I can technically speaking work with, and then I can technically speaking record something on top of that. However, I have not been getting around to that, to be completely fair and honest.
You must gather your party
Just because streaming is actually a lot.
You must gather your
More
party before venturing forth.
Multi-PC setup, yes. Not something I can consider for the foreseeable future. That would require some funds to invest that are not present at the moment. Now, where exactly is the entrance I'm looking for Edwin? I do want him to get his scroll. But if I can get him his scroll, it would be much. Gee, and under normal circumstances, I would probably agree to yeah, the investment cost wouldn't be that high. That is indeed true. Yeah, of course, teleporting spiders. And I feared that would be the case. Well, right about now, even a little less, not really on the table, basically. But who knows? If I'm in the future gonna end up with a bit more wiggle room again, that is probably something to consider. Actually, that would probably be the first thing I would consider. Now then, is this the door I'm looking for? I think it actually is. I think you can do a bit more cheesy things. Is this not the door I'm looking for?
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
There's a job more about.
These pathetic skirmishes of ours aren't worth the time I spend cleaning my weapons after the battle. The Order's campaign against the Hill Nasher giants now, that brought the blood up.
You have to campaigns against the giants. Aye, the bloody campaign it was. I slew 20 of the beasts during that scorching summer. He really likes to uplift himself. Jesus. 10-meter cables running from the main PC to kitchen. I mean, they are. Especially now, decently long and just general speaking, decent cable can be quite pricey. I'll tell you. Oh, no. I can see how you might find these incidental skirmishes a bit easy. It's true. Still, I should not complain. These incidental battles are part of life, and are over so quickly that they cause only little inconvenience. You look, I see, just.
You need. I am fleet of foot and all that.
Very
So we can't actually do anything with that. Noise cancellation, yeah. It is rather important, isn't it? I do need to start earning money again. Just to do something. Okay, so this just leads up again. I'm gonna be in this crypt again. I don't think it is. Because this just leads to the surface, or doesn't it? Maybe, perhaps. Yeah, I don't fucking remember which way to go.
You must gather your party before venturing
I
forth.
was about to say, that should be an exit. It's just not marked as an exit because, well, fuck you, that's why. Oh. Yeah. But as long as you don't have a complete fucking isolated room, then you will always have some noise or static going around. Shit as that might be. I'm pretty sure it was in the lower tombs. Was it also where we went for Core Garden? I mean, it might have been. It's not impossible. I really just want him. Actually speaking, I don't want it because it lowers his saving throws by -1, I think, if we get him that. But there's a good reason for that.
Tell me all about it.
It can only be the other
Of course.
way, can it be? Also from main PC to secondary to get game audio. It will be shitty, yeah. Well, yes, if you want the best potential quality, you will have to pay more. That is shitty how it is. As I said before, now, as right now not really something to consider. But you know. It is what it is, okay. I'm pretty sure I didn't deal with the traps here, did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, I was about to say. It's still there. I think that is still a debate for very much the future, sadly. Sadness. Very much sadness. Alright, but we've been through fucking all of the lower rooms and you have not spoken to me once about seeing something that would arouse my interest. So why would you not do so? Oh, great. Kinda hoping they wouldn't just respawn, but...
What is it now? Very well.
Have we pulled them all now? We probably have. A good stage to be in. That's a bit much in the way of mummies. Mummies are kinda dangerous if they get a hit off. Come on, do it. You do that. It's a hello for me as well, you know. Send them a nice little hello in the form of a fist. For rushing them into oblivion. These little motherfuckers all deserve to die. Yes, I know you're gonna complain about that. Now we're gonna suffer at it. No smoke gonna do that. Make them suffer. I hate fucking summer. Mosquitoes, flies, all the fucking things you don't want to have around.
This place will be your tomb.
Cannot be. The cold ones come for me. I've been found out after so long. Cold ones, what are you fucking talking about? I escaped to this place, fled with my pupils before the cold ones could take me prisoner. Took what books we could. Was so long ago. How long ago? I cannot remember. Are you hunting for the cold ones? Come to destroy me? I'm not hunting for the cold ones. I mean you no harm. Technically speaking true. Is that what I am now? Was I dying? I was dying so long ago. I used the magic to save myself. As I've used it to save my pupils. How long have my pupils and I been below? And the wizards still hunt me. It's the name of a Neverseal still spoken in the world above. I've never heard of you. Been forgotten. The name of a Neversea heap of wisdom has been lost to the sands of time. It's gone. My duty is long gone. I'm dead, am I not? Yes, you are. And all of my pupils as well. Oh, how long has it been? hiding in fear for centuries. Thank you for opening my eyes. The keepers never came to collect the wisdom my pupils and I have saved. They are long dead. So too must the wisdom be destroyed. Tell me then, why have you come? That you have come to this place for? If it is treasure that you seek, then do so quickly. My pupils and I will leave this world a final time, very shortly. Treat what wisdom remains behind with great care. My thanks to you, my long wait is over. I should definitely rest before we to come out of that.
Nature could find a home here if it were properly cleansed and balanced.
And as I said, Gab, I'm not gonna allow you to randomly fucking attack my back. Yeah. Because as soon as Edwin spots them, if memory serves, this is going to be a fight. Because Edwin, of course, is pretty much as diplomatic as a nice little note reading "fuck you" sent to anyone. Works splendidly well.
This place will be your tomb.
Enough of this banal prattle. I wish the Nether Scroll, you senile lich. Can I provide its power, then I shall give it to me at once. The Nether Scroll. I have this most sacred scroll here with me. Most dangerous wisdom. Others must be protected from it, lest they be destroyed. I've used its power sparingly, but perhaps not sparingly enough. Makes you think, wizard, that you are strong enough for it. It must be destroyed with the other knowledge. No, I will not allow you to destroy such an invaluable artifact. You're a foolish. I will have the scroll if I must destroy you first. Yes, you are the fool, wizard, and keep of wisdom. I say you shall not have it. And that is how battle ensues immediately. Nobody is surprised at fucking all.
Jacques.
What is it now?
Which one was it? This one was it.
Nature's servant awaits.
You cast some insects on that motherfucker, and you, the lady, cast... One moment. And then let's see how this goes. He should be going down relatively soonish. Come on, yeah, die.
This is it. This must be it. This has to be it. The just and unjust alike will all hear the overwhelming power of Edwin Odesaron and his Nether Scroll.
And you'll be using that scroll to help us. That's party treasure, Edwin. Yes, this will be a great help. Of course I shall put it to the best use for the group. Mark my words. Yes, mark them well. You'll not see the scroll, it's mine. And so Edwin got his hands on the Nether Scrolls. Now you might be thinking that sounds like a horrible idea, giving somebody who's so clearly self-absorbed little evil Bastard a powerful magical artifact. But of course, as I said before, he's many things, but he's not nearly as wise, nor as intelligent as he tends to make himself out to be. He's also right now in a bit of an interesting situation with the larger organization that is the Red Wizards of Tai. Not the sort of circumstances you want to be in, because the Red Wizards of Tai are not really the sort of organization that plays nice. But damn it, it's night again. I'm not gonna walk around the fucking graveyard at night. We're gonna do a quick save, we're gonna rest again. And wait for daylight to return to us.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Still not daylight? Okay, fair enough, game. And I kind of would like to avoid going to the graveyard overly often, especially at night, because that's going to introduce me to the other group. I'd rather avoid that for the moment. We're still having some side questing to do before we get more serious about following that. Hey people, could you please come down here? Okay, that one was bored enough that he started casting magic. That's not a good sign. Question is, of course, where to next. Actually, do I have anything else in my... that's outside the city. That's outside the city and would require us to have a free slot to pick up a little bitch.
I have no patience for cities. Our
That's
stay had better be a
outside.
short
That's
one.
outside and would require a slot for picking up a character. Technically speaking, not. You can kill him, but kind of would like to avoid that. That's the main quest part. That's the main quest part that we are avoiding right about now. Outside the city, restore Kanga's body. I don't even want to consider that because I remember that being a pain in the fucking ass. In this quest, I really don't want to have in my fucking quest log because I would try to ignore her. I guess we could travel down there and get the quest done and over with, so I don't have it in my fucking inventory any longer. Quest log, to be more precise.
Good. I've been waiting for you. The camp's really close.
Waiting for me, why? Go on.
Honestly, I'm having a bit of trouble bypassing the wards and traps we
I
set
really
up
would
to
don't
keep
like
unwanted
to interact
visitors
with you. I
out.
should have killed her the moment I spotted her, but I didn't, and that was my mistake. Okay, next round in incompetence. You need me to get through these words, I take it?
Excellent. Yes, let's join forces. So, what do you say? Am I in or out?
Absolutely out.
Fine. I absolutely don't want to
Yeah,
anyway.
how about you go fuck off? I mean, guess that's not the end of this quest. Yeah, of course not.
What do you like?
I really don't want to deal with these characters. Some more water by good old Terry. Well, I'm not gonna say no to that. I really hate the added-on characters. Not a fan at all. Until now, I have not actually gotten as far as I could. Apart from the siege, where we, you know, after getting annoyed by a fucking wild match shouting every single time we went close to her, you know, I accidentally stabbed her multiple times in the ribs. I'm tempted to do it again. Now, whenever I see a character that I'm very much well aware shouldn't be there, just going like, okay, stabby stab it is. I'll just get done with it. Would you take the random sticky note on your desk and throw it in the bin without looking at it? Yeah, I guess there's no option to pay for me randomly throwing away my sticky notes. It's not even technically speaking a sticky note any longer, as it is not sticky any longer, but no, I think it's gonna stay there. It's gonna stay there forever. Well, so long as the wind doesn't blow it down, that is, and so the only chance to get rid of that little cherry is through luck.
I am ready. I can dance on the
Pray that the wind will blow it to the ground and the kitty might play with it a bit until it is unreadable. Until then it will stay there and look pretty. Oh, that looks strange. There was something there. I'm not worried. Trap.
What do you need?
How fitting.
Fleet of foot and all that.
Yeah, if you say so.
Da-dee-da-dee-da, through the words I'm not, rather be not here. For some mystical reason, I would really not like to be here. Da-dum-dum. I mean, I can see it's just a bit of a nice moment to get a bit more in the way of fucking equipment and shit, but stop casting magic, please. That's not very nice of you. Ogre mages are actually, technically speaking, not only rare, but rather dangerous. There are quite a few named examples of such creatures being really sneaky and other things. Good of all, they are somewhat more intelligent than your average ogre. Yeah, this area looks strange. But well, it's such a nice travel location to spend some extra time, the whole fucking 24 hours that is. I'd probably not engage with it, to be fair.
Here.
What is it? Yeah, 3 speed, yeah. 3 speed, I suppose. And that's what I would reach today, where I would look at a character like, you know, Jan Jansen and go like, yep, you know what? This is fine. This is fine and dandy. Let's see, a Panzer. Okay, we can deal with that. We've dealt with so many other things already. I don't see any problems. Also, they're not really worth much in the way of XP. Sadness. Sadness indeed. Never should have let that come into my fucking,
You require my counsel, yes? Yoshimo is
quest
willing.
log.
Of course.
Hello, random stranger in the woods. That was rather explosive. Not nearly explosive enough to disturb us, mind you, but it was rather explosive. I don't know. This is like what, the third time or so we engage with Nero and her nonsensical quests, and she's not ever she hasn't really managed to become more attractive as a character in any way, shape or form. In fact, I would still consider her to be quite the nuisance.
Cry for your lives. They are.
Stop that. See, that's how you use one of those nice little hold spells. Stop that criminal scum, and then you die as you should. Okay, 2 of us are chasing this guy until the edge of the world for some reason. A good idea. Just kill the fucking shaman, please. For some reason, you brought yourself a fucking spider along, eh? Seriously. It's far too obvious that these characters are of a far newer breed than the old ones. That really does not make them fit in very well. But I would very politely point out. You wonder why I look at it and go like, huh, give me an excuse, and I will slaughter them where they stand. And at least, you know, that was one of the advantages of playing through the siege. Just one advantage, mind you, and that there was. And the fact that since Nera continuously started fucking shouting whenever we were close by, she gave me an ideal excuse to murder her. Oh boy. Am I once again tempted to do it? Ouch. I will admit some of these traps are kinda getting painful at this point. Yeah, just a little bit painful. The point where I would rather not engage with them. However, I don't think I will have much of a chance here.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise? You're right behind
Right
me,
here. Right here. Yoshimo. Do it. Believe in yourself, do it, and deal with it as is only good and proper. Death awaits, Ava, death awaits, and I show the way. Yes, my way, but I will not prepare to die.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
That snake didn't think that through, did it? I won't approach a heavily armed and armored group and go like, death awaits, peasants, death awaits. What do you think will happen? Like, okay, fair enough, death awaits, all of us. Here, take my sword. See what happens when I ram that right smack a dip into your gullet. You're like, okay, huh? Fair point you're making there. Especially unconvincing when you're talking to a literal fucking child of Baal, of course. That's a big boy. Hey, puny dogman. And he has disappeared. They are accusing me of using wild magic, is that? I have you now. I don't. I just did it once, and I'm probably not ever gonna do it again. It was quite painful to play a wild mage throughout the Baldur's Gate 2 game. As those wild surges do some really amazing things. Sometimes. And basically every last single other time something happens that you really don't want to happen. I still remember having to replay like 2 hours or so, because I was some that's passingly on the saving side. And it took me like 2 hours to realize, that's strange, where's all my gold gone? And it was like, oh, wild surge. Back, was just didn't change. That's what I would like to hear. They do not deserve any mercy whatsoever fucking ever. One of those things I really hate about summer. Fucking insects and flies. Remember last year, was it the year before that, where flies were really a nuisance, like unprecedented levels of nuisance. Oh yeah, it's not like I'm minding like 1 or 2, you know, having a day's for the fun of their life, which is probably pretty much just a day long, but yeah. You have like 10 or 20 of the little bastards flying around all over the place, they'd have a tendency to get annoying really quickly. I thought you thought about mosquitoes, they are not worthy of existence. Oh, brown bear, are you gonna be stupid enough to attack me? Oh, he decides to walk away. Wise choice.
Cry for your lives. They
Ouch.
are over.
Right in the eye, eh? Yeah, fucking bastards. Fucking bastards indeed. Just wanna get done with this quest though. Don't wanna interact with this nonsense any longer. How much more is there? Oh god, I already dealt with that. I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing, yeah? Because I'm not willing to listen to Neil at fucking all. As I'm concerned, the bitch can go suck on a puppet sickle somewhere. I don't have to fucking see her for all I care. Oh, greater worm you are. That's gonna be painful. I do mean really painful. That bitches do some dangerous damage. To some degree, yes. Practically speaking, however, not, because in Baldur's Gate 2 you start out from a bit of a higher level perspective. So you do have more options. That doesn't change the rather obvious choices. I was about to say it. Where is the enemy? But in Baldur's Gate 1, for the most part, you will obviously have to play with ranged weapons on most characters. Can be a bit more choosy here. Out of that, please. Baldur's Gate 1, starting from Gate 1, is basically a very low-level campaign. That is the charm of Baldur's Gate 1. Yeah, it's just a fucking loud effect. That's why I prefer Baldur's Gate 1 every single time. Because Baldur's Gate 1 is the king of that particular breed of experiences. Baldur's Gate 2, however, of course, goes into the far higher level ranges, and as such gives you a lot more options on how to deal with things. Which is kinda cute. Yes, I know, game, you're gonna let that fucking thing run for fucking half an eternity.
Righteousness shall prevail.
So you're done with it. I know, to be fair, I do see why some people consider Baldur's Gate 1 just the introduction, basically, towards Baldur's Gate 2. I can absolutely see why that is. I'm still not gonna agree with it, mind you. Because, no, fuck that, Baldur's Gate 1. Shook 3 as fuck. And ever since then, I don't think there... Actually, no, I haven't found any game that did the idea of fucking low-level exploration nearly as well. Sadly. No one really has managed to do it that well. I really wish they did. Won't stand this? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Send the Inquisition my way. A pile of gravel. Wherefore would I care? A flower name is polluted. Huh? What are you telling me here again? I'll get mad on the inside. That is nice and dandy, and it's I'm shaking in my boots. If you can't see it, yes, you can't see my boots, but imagine me shaking in them right about now. Yes, yes. I'm very, very scared of that. Very scared. I'll stand by my point though. Okay, so I've done this map. What are we even supposed to be doing here? Come on, game. Tell me. Can't be bothered to read this. Blah, 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 magic protection. Okay, we want to help her learn the caps, so you need to find a way past them. Okay, so, how are we gonna do this? Look at the map. All the things we can do now. I guess I could just travel back and ignore this area for eternity to come. So I really don't want to engage with this. I really hate this. Just, you know, just make a remaster. Do not randomly add things in. That's not needed. That is not what anybody asked for. And if you feel the need to do it anyways, expect me to fucking ignore it. For example, I'm pretty well aware that Dawn is standing around in the temple district. Every single time I go past him. So tempted to just... And I'll just randomly start stabbing him. I'm pretty sure that has something to do with what we're supposed to be doing here. I'm relatively certain that it does. Watch the movie Crow. Would be... My memory is very selective when it comes to names, so... Jesus fucking Christ. And hoping that wouldn't happen.
Nothing to it.
I guess we can travel back to the city real quickly. It shouldn't give us much trouble, should it? It doesn't. We're old and tired. I've long given up on anyone making remakes or remasters in a good way that is just pleasant any longer. They will always... I mean, this is one of the Baldur's Gate, right? At least for the first two. Has been pretty pleasant. I just don't really get the... What's the point in just adding random things in there? Yeah, it's kinda hard to get behind some of the remakes for some reason.
Very well.
Talk to this random person.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Well, this should be fun to watch. Why you get lost? This doesn't matter to you none. Huh? If you think it's amusing, so I'm going to watch. Ah, yes, modern sensibilities, and why we need to introduce them to literally everything. Ugh. You know, sometimes it's just... You can just let the old things be old things. That's not gonna hurt anyone. Literally, they're old things. There are people who enjoy them. But if you try to remake them in modern times, you will always end up with some nonsense put in there that has no place there. And why? Because of course the times changed. You know, sensibilities have changed. It's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Stop doing that, please. Ugh. Yeah. I'm not even surprised any longer. There's really nothing I'm looking forward to in our modern days. Everything that is even remotely popular will get infested by modern sensibilities because, of course, happens to games, happens to movies, happens to... Well, to be certain, not as much in anime yet, but yeah, that is also not going to be safe. The long run, is it? Ugh. That's why when I want to watch a fucking war movie, I wouldn't trust anyone made in recent years, if any have been made at all, because that's a interesting topic. I would watch the old ones. There's some hilariously good ones, mind you. Especially Chinese propaganda movies. These are surprisingly fun to watch. There are quite a few of them were actually good, I'll have to say. Surprised me at first, but by God, Russian ones as well. Is it? You're not going to help? What kind of people are you? Random passerbys. And don't mind me threatening you. No, hand over your gold. Right, here's a 10 gold. I will choke on it. Leave me be. Hey, today's a good day. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm not the kind of character who gets involved with everything.